It's hard to tell these days which image is an AI generated one and which one is a real deal. Look at these two images. Which image do you think is the real one and which one is the AI generated? Well, we will check it out shortly with the help of this newly released Nonescape model, which is a state-of-the-art open source AI-powered image detection model designed to identify AI-generated content such as diffusion-generated images, deepfakes, and GAN synthesized media. This is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to the channel. Please like the video and subscribe as that helps a lot. So this model has been trained on over 1 million images that reflect real-world internet diversity. Nunscape offers robust performance in distinguishing between authentic photographs and synthetic imagery. Its architecture supports both full and distilled model variants. We are going to go with the full one. The full model offers higher accuracy and faster inference, whereas the lower ones still are good enough, but they are just to play around. So you can, this variants they make it adaptable for different use cases from research to real-time production system. One of the best things, as you can see on your screen on their GitHub repo, that it comes with a very permissive Apache 2 license, and the model promotes transparency and broader accessibility, which is always a good idea. I will be talking a bit more about this model, but for now let's get it installed. So I'm going to go with this Ubuntu system. I have one GPU card, NVIDIA RTX A6000 with 48 GB of VRAM. I would highly suggest that you go with some sort of virtual environment to keep everything separate. And if you're looking to rent a GPU on very good prices, you can find the link to Massed Compute in video's description with a discount coupon code of 50% for range of GPUs. First up, let's git clone the repo of Nunscape and I will drop the link in video's description. The good thing is that this Nunscape comes with two SDKs. One is for Python, one is for JavaScript. I'm going to go with Python one. So if you go into the Python, they have shared some of the examples. You can check it out. And before that, let's first get everything installed which is required, which primarily means torch and transformers. And that is all done. Now let's go into examples, and there you will see they have couple of example. One is for the with the area data set, which is quite a big data set, and other one is basic inference to detect if an image is fake or not, and this is what we are going to use. Now before that, we need to download the model. So interestingly enough, the model is not available on Hugging Face. It is available only in their GitHub repo, as you can see under weights. So there are two weights available. One is the full one, this one. So this is what I'm going to use. All you need to do is to right click, save link as, and then just save it anywhere on your system. I already have saved it. The size is just 2.4 gig, and you don't need a GPU for this. You can simply use it on CPU, and then it comes under two formats. One is safe tensor and the other one is ONNX. And if you don't know the difference between these two, I have done a video on it in detail, but very quickly, the safe tensor format is a fast and secure file format developed by Hugging Face that stores tensor data like model weights in a binary format with built-in checksum for safety. So that prevents code execution risk during loading. Whereas the ONNX, which is Open Neural Network Exchange format, is an open standard for representing machine learning model that enables interoperability across different frameworks like PyTorch, TensorFlow, and you can use it with runtimes like JavaScript, C++, and mobile. And it is also used for some optimizations and accelerations on various hardware. And in short, it is portable, whereas safe tensor is more secure. So I'm going to go with safe tensors. I already have downloaded the model. Let's go back, and from here let me show you an example. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to run this basic inference one with my model, and you see that I'm just using this basic inference script. I am using this safe tensor which we have downloaded on this image, which I just showed you. This is the image of bear. So I'm going to ask it if it thinks it's a real one or it's a fake one. So I will also let you guess, and then let's wait for it. By the way, it's a real one, so we'll go I mean, it's not an AI generated one per se, and I will let it run. There you go. So you see, it says it is authentic, and authentic probability is this much with a very minimal synthetic or AI probability of 3.75. Okay, now let's try it out with one of the AI generated one. This image is one of the AI generated ones, and let's see if it is able to detect that. I will let it run in front of you, no editing, and we will see if it is able to detect the synthetic nature of the image. Let's wait for it. There you see, so it says it is synthetic, and synthetic probability is 100%. How good is that? And I don't see any watermark or anything on this image. So, but it was able to detect it quite good. So fairly good, I would say. Okay, let's try out another one, and I will also show you the VRAM consumption in real time. And here is another AI generated one. Let's check it out. And before I run this, I'm just going to start up the monitoring of GPU. You see nothing is there, so I will quickly run this, and then we will check out the VRAM consumption. I don't think so it is even using that. You see, it seems it is only using CPU at the moment, but let's wait. Maybe it will load it. Nope, it all used CPU. And this one, it was not really sure because maybe the image was too good. I don't know. So it says classification authentic, which is totally wrong. It is not authentic at all. So, or maybe I do really look like John Travolta. I don't know. I would let you be the judge. Don't be too hard. So you see, this is what it got wrong. So make sure you don't trust it 100%. You cannot trust AI 100% anywhere, even if it is ChatGPT 5. Okay, let's try out one more. And now this is another AI generated one, and this is a bit darker, looks quite real, and I think this was generated by realism diffusion model. But anyway, also another thing is that the format of image is JPG instead of PNG. Let's see if it is able to detect that. So I will let it run, and then we will see what it says. Let's wait for it. Takes a bit of a time, and this is a full model, by the way. There you go. But this time it has got it right, and it is totally synthetic. So look, not 100%, but I think it got most of it right, which is always a good idea, and things always improve. And the best thing is that it is open source, open weight, which is always really appreciable. Please like the video and subscribe, as that helps a lot. Thank you for all the support.